Topic number 2, Life Processes in Living Organisms Part 1. In this topic, we are going to discuss living organisms and life processes, living organisms and energy production, some nutrients and energy efficiency, cell division, a life process. Various organ systems are continuously performing their function in human body. Students, we know that our body is made up of various organ and organ system. Each and every organ system perform their work properly and specific function they perform. Along with the various systems like digestive, respiratory, circulatory, excretory and control system, different external and internal organs are performing their function independently but through a complete coordination. We know that our body is made up of different organ system like digestive. Digestive system perform digestion. Respiratory system perform respiration. Circulatory system performs circulation, and excretory system performs the excrete out the different unwanted materials from the body. So all these systems perform their specific function, but there is a complete coordination, and this coordination is maintained by our nervous system, that means the brain, which is also known as control system. This control system maintain a complete coordination among all these different organ systems. This overall system is in action in more or less same way in all living organisms. Those are in need of continuous source of energy for this purpose. Carbohydrate, fats, lipids are the main sources of this energy, and it is harvested by the mitochondria present in each cell. So student, all these systems are in working in different living organisms depending upon their complexity of the body structure. But for performing any work, we need energy. So this system need the continuous source of energy for their working purpose. So carbohydrate, fats and lipids are the main source of energy, and this energy is harvested by the mitochondria present in its cell. It is not like that only foodstuff is sufficient for energy production, but oxygen is also necessary. All these, that is the foodstuffs and oxygen, are transported up to the cell via circulatory system. So we know that student, when we eat foodstuff, that means we get energy. The energy is necessary for performing different types of the function. But not only foodstuff, but also oxygen is also necessary for energy production. And so that these foodstuffs and the oxygen are transported up to the cell via our circulatory system. The circulatory system performs very essential function to transport these foodstuffs and oxygen for the energy production. Besides, it is coordinated by the control system of the body, that is, each life process contributes in its own way in the process of energy production. Functioning of all these life processes also requires the energy. So that not only circulatory system, but each and every system which is present in our body, they also contribute the energy production, in the work of energy production in their own way. So functioning of all these life processes requires energy. Human and other animals consume the fruits and vegetables. Plants are autotrophs. They prepare their own food. They utilize some of the food for themselves, whereas remaining is stored in the various parts like fruits, leaves, stem, roots, etc. So students, we know that the humans and animals are heterotrophic in nature, while the plants are autotrophic in nature. Human and other animals, they directly or indirectly depends on fruits and vegetables, that means vegetables, that means plant related food material. But the plants are autotrophic in nature. They can prepare their own food material. We know that the photosynthesis process, with the help of photosynthesis process, they can make their own food material with the help of carbon dioxide, water and sunlight. The food material, that means glucose, which is produced by the plants, they utilize some of the food material for themselves, and whereas remaining is stored in the various parts of their different body parts such as fruits, leaves, stem, roots, etc. We consume all these various plant materials and obtain the different nutrients like carbohydrate, fats, proteins, vitamins, minerals, etc. Which food material do we consume to obtain these nutrients? So student, we consume all these different parts of the plant such as fruits, leaves, stem, roots, etc. That means we eat the spinach, we eat the methi, then we eat carrot, potatoes, different parts of the plants in which they store their food material which is excess in amount. Then another question is given, which food material do we consume to obtain these nutrients? So the carbohydrate, fats, proteins, vitamins, these are the different essential nutrients are present in the different varieties of the food stuff that we eat in our daily balanced diet. So see here the next paragraph what is given. We obtain the carbohydrates from milk, fruits, jaggery, cane sugar, vegetables, potatoes, sweet meat, cereals like wheat, maize, ragi, jowar, millet, rice, etc. So students, these are the different food stuffs. From these we get the carbohydrates, because carbohydrate, these are the type of nutrients which provides the energy. So energy providing nutrients are known as carbohydrates. We get 4 kilocalorie energy per gram of the carbohydrates. Per gram of carbohydrate, that means 1 gram of carbohydrate gives us 4 kilocalorie energy. Let us study the way by which the energy is obtained. Many players are seen consuming some foodstuff during the breaks of the game. So we know that the players during the when there is break during their play, they consume the some type of the foodstuff which provide them energy. So in this way we have completed our first point, the life processes and their energy requirement. In our next video we will discuss about the energy production.